Yo, people, what's good? What's going on? Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Shouts out to all my subscribers, old and new, as you know, as you do. Man, first of all, guys, yep, there will be another quick Kia Havertz debate. I'm afraid, what can you do? He isn't a number 8. There is still a couple of rumours, guys, that if the right offer comes along for Thomas Partey, Arsenal are more than willing to do business. I say for this season, guys, surely no Thomas, no Partey. Guys, there's Premier League. Joe Montana, what's going on, my brother? Shouts out to you. Loyal as ever, in the stream nice and early. What is the word from Leicester City today? Obviously, you have got some money as well, mate. Iniacho, Patson Dakar. Evening, Linda, gentlemen, and Linda. What's good, Phil? West Ham. Ward-Prowse. Conor Gallagher bid rejected. You're going back for a piece more. You want to put in a £45 million bid for Conor Gallagher. The problem is Pochettino seems to like what he sees from Conor Gallagher. I like what I see from Conor Gallagher. I would have spent the 65 mil that Arsenal paid for Havertz on Conor Gallagher. But hey-ho. I would have spent that on Mikhailo Mudryk. But hey-ho. Yeah, West Ham will go back for Conor Gallagher. I think that would be an outstanding signing. Allegedly, they're pretty close to an agreement for Ward-Prowse. I'd imagine the Zakari rumours would slow down. There is also a never double raid. Apparently, though, you are miles, West Ham fans, off the radar in terms of valuation. You have made a double bid for McTominay and Maguire. I'm hearing the bid is about £50 million. Man United have laughed it off. I don't know. What have you got a bid? 70, 35 mil each? I don't know. But West Ham are showing a bit of ambition, boys. Pie and little mesh. They're trying to spend that fucking money from Declan Rice. Which Arsenal fans, we got to hope this goes right. Offend the mob. Mate, I totally forgot about it. I got a little bit busy, though. Joe, I'm doing fantastic. Good evening, Phil. Shouts out to all the real ones. Good evening, Linda. Shouts out to all the real ones. Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Now, a couple of people have come at me and asked me today. Dean asked me the question, number one. He said, Dan, are Arsenal going to do any more business? I think we're a bit light up front. I hear we're going to sell the kids the American Florin Balogun. I've confirmed this is true. He's training alone in America. But Patino, at least he was brought on the aeroplane. But that's probably because he's American and we are owned by Americans, isn't it? Hence why Austin Trusty's out there. Do you know what I mean? Hence why we've got an American goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? But the only one of our Americans that's any good, we disrespect. I can't believe it. Balogun training alone. Arsenal fans, I want to know why. It isn't a bitch about Arteta, blah, 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 the process, Edu, whatever. Why is Balogun training alone? 21 goals last year, yeah? He scored at his international debut. Patino was meant to be the next Paul Gascoigne, the Granit Xhaka replacement, the next best thing since Hovis sliced bread. Why is he training alone? You know what I mean? What is up with Arteta? Do you know what I mean? You can tell when he doesn't give people minutes. Tierney, no minutes. It means he's on his way out. And this is what I mean about the valuations on footballers, guys. How can you say you want 50 million for Tierney, but you won't play him ahead of Tomiyasu, a right back, or Jacob, some Polish dude who's a centre back? How can you ask me 50, 60 million for Balogun, but you won't play him? But you seem to think Nketiah is some kind of god. I don't know. And then you go and buy Havertz, and Arsenal have already got like 4 or 5 attacking midfielders. This guy is not a central midfielder. He's already proved that against Man United, guys. We lost 2-0. There was no Havertz. Havertz, you know what I mean? Poor old Declan Rice, as I predicted, looked a little bit lost. Because he's got Havertz and Odegaard for midfield help. That is not good enough. This is the Premier League. Hopefully we get that Conor Gallagher and maybe Mudryk. Mate, if you was after Mudryk, West Ham are going places. He is a brilliant player. I see his future at Arsenal or with De Zerbi at Brighton. Because again, he's one of them players, man. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they're them little players, like a little bitch, like all his little tattoos. You know what I mean? They need to have their arm thrown around them. Come here, son. You're the best in the world. You're a great player. Sometimes players need that sort of love and that corny sort of bullshit. Do you know what I mean? And Mikhailo Mudryk needs that. But if you give Mikhailo Mudryk a bit of that, guess what? So let me just get the stream out there. If you do give him that kind of love, guess what's going to happen? I think he repays that with all sorts. Do you know what I mean? When I say all sorts, he repays that with good performances. Shouts out to all the real ones though. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Let's throw some questions at me, guys. Let's test the old knowledge game tonight. Let's see how incredible Danny AFC TV is. We know I'm the best at this. Shouts out to UE. I do know he's on holiday. Let's try and get a few people in. Why is it so quiet today? And once for Twitter. Live now. Where is everyone today? Did I even send that tweet? Perfect. Right. Our business is definitely finished, brother. Most definitely. If we sell Tierney and Balogun and say it was up for 35 mil each, we get 70. Say we get 10 for Lokonga, we get 80 mil in the next week or two. There might be a surprise signing. But do you know what Arteta will do? He'll go and confuse us. He won't replace Tierney. He won't replace Balogun. But he'll buy something strange. As I said to someone on Twitter today, I goes, mate, we're going to sell 3 or 4 players. Lokonga goes, Tierney goes, Balogun goes. And I gave him the same question. I goes, 80 mil. I goes, I think we'll buy 1 player. He goes, who's going to be backup for for Zinni? I said, it's going to be Jacob or Tomiyasu. And Tomiyasu will probably be backup for Timber as well. Or Ben White will drop into right back if Timber ain't cutting it, etc. Then the centre-back does worry me then. We've only got Saliba and Gabriel. People say Ben White can come across. I don't really trust him. Don't like Jacob either. Tierney just to have Tommy. Remember, Tommy doesn't really attack. Do you know what I mean? We want to do this inverted bullshit. The Timber bombing forward, the Zinni bombing forward. But that's not going to work as well with Rice and Havertz in the midfield. What is your next game? Barcelona, the 27th for the early hours. So is it late tomorrow night, man? I better get that on lock. Yes, late tomorrow night. Hold on, 26th. Yeah, early hours tomorrow. Barcelona. Chelsea have Lukaku, all these players back in training. And they still don't even want them, bros. Conor Gallagher, I think they want to keep. Lukaku, they'll let go, mate. 35 mil, bargain. Training. We dissolve players and don't bring them to training. Where is Pepe? This never happened on the Wenger. Exactly. Especially when he's your record signing and £72 million worth of footballer. It's too disrespectful to the club. But can we beat Barca if they're world-class players? Well, to be honest with you, Barcelona. Mate, how world-class are they? You know, if we went pound to pound, you know what I mean? I don't know. How many players would you really choose? You know what I mean? De Jong I really like. I have time for that kid Fatty. I like Rafinha. Obviously the Gavis of the world, you know what I mean? I wouldn't trust too many of their defenders. Ter Stegen, not even sure about him in goal. Probably a little bit better than Ramsdale. It'll be a good test, mate. But as I'm saying, Arsenal, you can't be playing Barcelona, Man United, Brighton or even West Ham if you want to play a fancy midfield three of Rice, Havertz and Odegaard. I've already said it on this channel. It can't physically work, guys. Game 1, I know it's only a friendly against Man United in the USA. We got beat 2-0. Declan Rice already looked lost, mate. He'll be doing all the work alone. Havertz doesn't muck in. Odegaard has got the reputation of going missing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We needed a Sissedo, a Lavea, a Tukameni, anything in midfield. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he fancies Thomas Partey anymore, or just get Thomas Partey back in the squad, starting from early hours of tomorrow against Barcelona. I don't know, mate. Pound for pound, we should be fine, innit? We have spent so much more money than Barcelona just in the time Arteta's been here. Look at the 3-4 years Arteta's been here, mate. Look how much money he's spent. Seriously now. We can look at some of his mistakes. Do you know what I mean? Will Ben White be a starter 50 mil? Where does Vieira get a place in this team? Do you know what I mean? Why did he sign Havertz at 65 mil? Like, seriously. We've got Trossard who can play 10. We've got Vieira, Emile Smith-Rowe, Odegaard. We didn't need Havertz. If he was bringing him in as a striker, I'd be like, well, that was a bit of a dodgy signing. There's another striker out there for 65 mil. If you're bringing him in as a number 10, it's unneeded. If you're bringing him in as a number 8, you're fucking stupid. It's just not going to work. And I can't wait for the super fans to come at me, whether it's Twitter or they come at me on YouTube here. Do you know what I mean? They're probably not brave enough no more because deep down they know I'm always right. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to work. Brighton will batter us. There will be the Burnleys with respect to them. There will be the Nottingham Forests that it will look good against. I believe we've got another month of transfers, which is weird because if the league starts, hold on, what date are we in? The league starts in August. I swear we've got another month of transfers. I better look. Yeah, we've got at least a month left of the window. Or your police officer. Yeah, mate, of course I am. I'll be in the building slightly early, 3:15 a.m. Do you know what I mean? Then again, I'll be sitting around just waiting for the game to start. I might be in at 3 a.m. But, yeah. Eze's coming to my house. Yeah, so I'll be having no kind of technical problems tomorrow. The G that is known as Easy will be in the stream, will be in the house. Shouts out to Hamza as well. Old school friend, respect to you. See him up in SMB yesterday. Who's on the phone? So sorry, people. Let me drop the phone. Let me put it on silent. All right, guys, I'm going to go into T's in the building. I'm going to jump into some of today's football news. Man City obviously did a winger, guys, yeah? De Bruyne, 31. We've always heard Silva, Bernardo, whatever you want to call him, could be on his way. Barcelona, everything, la, la, la. They've already lost their Gundogan. Are they going to go and get an Mbappe or something? So I know Riyad Mahrez is 32 and blah, blah, blah. But they're going to miss that dude, you know? They're going to go for a massive winger. Man City ain't done. They're going to get this Croatian defender, Guardiol. But is he one to guide this team to beat City to the title? He ain't world class yet. Absolutely not, mate. And I don't believe he ever will lead Arsenal to the title. Do you know what I mean? Last year, I don't want to disrespect Leicester or any other Premier League team, but it reminded me a lot of 2016. The Chelsea, the Liverpool won at the races. Man City, do you know what I mean? They were stuttering. They were there to be taken. Just like that season, we finished second, didn't it? 216 should have been ours. Last season should have been ours, mate. Mate, in January at one point, we're 11 points clear, innit? And then we went and made 3 mistakes for me in the January window. Trossard, 28 mil. The Polish dude, 20 mil. Jacob. Jorginho, 12 mil. Why? None of them made sense to me. I would have rather, as I said on my channel, on February the 1st, for my transfer roundup video, I said, I'd have rather sign nobody than these 3 guys. This is about them kicking the ball for Arsenal. I make myself right. We were top, between 9 and 11 points clear. We finished second, 4 or 5 points behind them. Do you know what I mean? Job done. I personally make myself right. I'm not going to blame Trossard, Jacob, and Jorginho directly. Well, Jacob never played. Trossard, everyone thought was brilliant, and Jorginho, I don't know, he played a couple of times, and then Arteta didn't seem to like him. Very, very strange. Pep wouldn't have done something like that in January. He would have just kept it the same to keep the confidence in the team that got you 11 points clear. Do you know what I mean? Or sign that one player, that Galactico, the guy that could have made the difference. Do you know what I mean? We had 2 strikers not scoring goals. Get Balogun back from his loan, buy a striker. Do you know what I mean? Look what he's doing to Balogun now. It's ridiculous. That's why I can never, ever take Arteta seriously because of like what he's doing to Balogun now. International goal. Jesus don't score international goals. Nketiah can't score international goals. He doesn't play international football. Do you know what I mean? 1 game for USA, 1 goal. Mate, Rems. I can tell you footballers from all across the world, the Turkish league. I knew Arda Güler before Turkish commentators did. I knew fucking Arda Güler before Fenerbahce fans did. Go look at my streams from over a year ago. He's only just turned 18, mate, and just joined Real Madrid. I've been talking Arda Güler for over a year. Do you know what I mean? My point is, Arteta doesn't seem to know these kind of things that could slap you in the head. Forget the Arda Güler bit. Why would you send out Saliba 3 years or 2 years at least on loan without extending his contract? Come on, man. Even if Chelsea let fucking Ruben Loftus-Cheek go or a fucking Hudson-Odoi, they've got to extend their deals. Arteta, I don't know. He either likes or he doesn't. He clearly doesn't like Balogun. Do you know what I mean? Is he racist? Aubameyang, Balogun. But then again, he likes Nketiah. I don't know. Ain't done bidding. Yeah, I reckon they're still going to go for something, bruv. They've lost Mahrez, they lost Gundogan, you know what I mean? But it isn't like no one's too much for a threat, you know what I mean? They don't really worry about Arsenal, do you know what I mean? Not once did Pep look worried last season, let's be honest, do you know what I mean? Pep knows the score out here. Come on, guys, look at the way managers go around in world football, or the way transfer deadline or dealings go around. Managers got to lose and get jobs like the newspapers, the press. Do you know what I mean? If anyone was that interested in mini Pep Guardiola, someone like a Barcelona, PSG, come on, man, they've swapped manager maybe 4 or 5 times since Arteta's been Arsenal. If Arteta was that good, man, a club would come calling for him. They're holding back until everyone else is done so they can get easy deals. Not really, because you know what it is, bros? I hear what you're saying on that, because some teams do that. They try and see what's not left or whatever, la la la. They hope other people do their money. No, man. Man City are too classy for that. There's certain players that only Man City can go for, only a PSG can go for. Do you know what I mean? Only certain clubs can go for Mbappe. Is Mbappe, again, we don't open this can of worms, is he really going to go Saudi? I hear there's 1 or 2 solid offers from the Premier League. Not even half the size, but as Danny AFC predicted, they'll still accept it and let him go to fucking Real Madrid. I'll be interested to see if you'll get anyone else in. I don't believe we will, mate. We're done. If we do sell Balogun, Tierney, Lokonga, who knows, 1 more player. But I'm scared of who he'll buy. The geezer will end up going and buying, and never number 10. He'll go and buy himself and never attacking midfielder. Like Havertz, Trossard, Vieira, Emil Smith-Rowe, Odegaard ain't a fucking enough. Playing Havertz as a number 8, why? Like Thomas Partey, come on, man. He's one of the better midfielders in the Premier League, surely. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Be subscribing if we're new tonight. Phil, Linda, exchange numbers. Guys, this ain't channel chat. You know, innit? I'll behave. No one here to see guys. Fan, just get a number and take her out. Laugh out loud. Say. I think we need a dictator in midfield as an 8. Rice is a destroyer. He isn't, bro. See, this is the thing that a lot of people have got twisted. The destroyer is Saicedo, the guy that I thought was necessary. Look when Martinelli made that mistake of smacking the Toma up in the air. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Martinelli could have his season finished, mate. And do you know what, mate? There was something that turned me on, guys, about that fucking challenge. Like, I wish it wasn't on Martinelli, but you know what I mean? I haven't seen a full-blooded fucking challenge like that, and you stay on the pitch, since fucking Patrick Vieira played football. He's 5'0", and he's a solid little pit bull terrier. Seriously, Saicedo would have been the destroyer, and Rice is the guy that intercepts and just keeps the game moving. And then no one would have got through our fucking team. We could have had a dodgy little Ben White at the back sometimes, or Jacob Awori at left back. It would have been okay, because them 2 are destroyers. Rice is going to have his work cut out. As again, I don't want to keep dragging out or bitching about this £65 million signing of Havertz, yeah? I wish he would play attacking midfield, but we've got about 17 of them. I wish he would play striker, because we've got none of them, or 2 that don't really score. But guys, what is your thoughts? Please, 16 of us in the stream. Please get your likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is. I think we need a dictator midfield, as Rice is a destroyer, Odegaard is a creator, and Frankie de Jong, mate, another guy that would be very, very gettable. But again, I believe Barcelona owe him a lot of money. That whole COVID-19 bollocks. Sorry, not, but you know what I mean. They owed him money through that. and he refused to leave when Man United wanted him, and they refused to pay up. They even had the audacity to ask Man United to pay the 8 million euros that they owed De Jong. So until that's sorted out, De Jong has kind of made it kind of clear he actually ain't going to leave. Well, it's going to fuck up somewhere because, you know what I mean, either his contract will run out, man, Barcelona want to accept. But I think Frankie de Jong would be available. I think Barcelona are sitting back watching Real Madrid getting Bellingham, been linked with Mbappe, Alphonso Davies, the Bayern Munich left back, and thinking, shit, we better buy someone. I've heard they're offering out certain players like Ferran Torres and Rafinha to Man City, Ferran Torres to the rest of the Premier League for about 30 mil. I believe they need to raise money. I think Frankie de Jong would be a very good signing for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? But again, he's a bit like Rice. He doesn't do very much. He just reads the game well. I would prefer now a destroyer, someone that just crunches you. Again, I remind you, Martinelli, for some reason, decides to go and give fucking Mintoma a big bang. I promise you, the Brazilian will not be so brave next season if Salcedo's around. Do you know what I mean? Because Salcedo nearly fucking ended the season and took his ankle and broke his ankle, mate. That's a midfield destroyer. Again, Declan Rice, great signing. I'm always going to back it. I'm always going to back it. English, brilliant signing. Loyal guy. Got his head screwed on. Not a party animal. Not about to go and do no stupidness or be a prick like an Mbappe or whatever. Or any Benjamin Mendes, God forbid, cases. He's a good geezer. He's just a bit limited at what he does at 105 mil. And I see why you'd put Havertz and Odegaard in a triangle, but it ain't going to work, mate. We all get battered. I've watched enough of Havertz for 3 years to know that he's more attacking than more defending. Yo, what's up, homie? But good shout, De Jong. And I reckon Barca will do business. They've got a lot of midfielders coming through their academy that ain't getting game time and are threatening to leave. I don't believe so either. But then who? That means it's back to Danny AFC TV was right. It has to be the Premier League. Who's going to win the Prem? Man City, Champions League. Ooh. Man City. Seriously, if Man City get Mbappe, guys, that's it. It's done. They win everything. Championship. I'll have to have a look at it, mate. Europa League, I'll have to look. Serie A. I reckon Osman goes Napoli, so PSG, so Napoli won't win it. League One, PSG. Too early to tell. You have to at least see who signs who. Yeah, mate, a minute game. Yeah, you know it, innit? Always on the ball. I like it. Grivo. I legit. Oh, bloody, here we go. But what's good, people? Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. What is your thoughts? As I say, trust in me, I'm always right. We're buying squadly do. We're interested in nobody. We are done. Our business is done. Unless, though, miraculously, we sell Balogun and we sell Tierney and Lokonga. Okay, Lokonga can piss off. I don't think selling Tierney or Balogun makes us stronger, guys. And who will we buy? I reckon we'll buy one player. Will it be a centre mid? Will it be a defensive midfielder? There's more talk of this Brazilian kid, 23, Botelho coming through. Don't know again. Right, guys, it's that time when I can jump into some of the... Where is Leo Cliff? I think he's still out in Torquay. Right, the Austin Trusty deal to Glasgow Rangers, it's off. Arsenal, yes, we've done it again. We've done it with Tavares. We've done it with Lokonga so far with Burnley. We've done it with Katie regarding Newcastle. We have asked too much money. Rangers can't afford the money. Rangers put £2.5 million on the table. We have asked for 5 or 6 million. We're probably right. He had a decent season in the Championship, you know what I mean? But I don't see no one else really offering money. Balogun told to train alone. Danny AFC TV wants to know why. Gremio, midfielder. Bertillo is close to a 10 million switch to Arsenal. This one gives me the Nilsson vibe. £10 million, 23 years old. Never heard of him. Nowhere near the Brazilian national team, but Fred plays for Brazil. This one gives me the Nilsson vibes. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City are all monitoring Michael Oloisi. Now, it does look like this little bastard from Crystal Palace has a £35 million release clause. Now, even though I don't love this guy, I still think he's good. He probably could be nurtured, and there's probably a lot to come from this geezer. But at 35 mil, maybe he ain't the biggest risk in the world. Seriously. Yeah. Hold tight, UE. Get there safe. He's on his way to Cyprus. West Ham, double bid for Harry Maguire and McTominay, but the two clubs are miles apart in valuation. I reckon that could be two decent signings. Greenwood may be set to return to the Man United squad. We'll find out more in the next few days. Ward-Prowse could be on his way to West Ham. He's up for the move. He's ready to leave Southampton. It's about the two teams now agreeing a deal. Liverpool have had a bid for Romeo Lavea. Rejected. It's in the region of £40 million. I told you, if Arsenal wanted him, there you go. We're letting Liverpool bid. Spurs owner, Kane must go. Wow, guys, Bayern Munich confident they can get Kane. Right, I'm going to go down this channel one more time. I'm not a Tottenham fan, clearly. He is not going to Bayern Munich. This geezer, I don't know. Unless Bayern Munich gave him some Mbappe kind of special privileges, you can leave and go back to the Premier League in 2 years. Like. For me, he's too English. He's an everyone. Mashed potato, egg and toast, fish and chips on a Friday. He's well too English. I can't see him leaving the Premier League. And I wonder what will Tottenham accept for him. And Harry Kane, honestly, he's a little bit willyless. He's dickless, isn't he? And every person like an Mbappe will just say what the fuck they want or how it's going to roll. This guy doesn't want to upset Levy or the Tottenham fans. He's got to make it clear what he wants. Do you know what I mean? Now, Harry Kane, it's looking more and more likely he could be on his way out of Tottenham. Axel Diazy, the Monaco defender, next, and that Hudgland for Man United. But now they're saying Atlanta want about £80 million for him. Like, he's an everyone, man. It gives me mudrak rights. I had a breakthrough. See, like, I've only heard about this guy for a year, tops. Palace are looking at El Wahi, the Montpellier striker, rated about £25 million. Has Oloisi, as I just mentioned, got a £35 million buyout clause? Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City are trying to fucking find out. And West Ham have had a £40 million bid for Conor Gallagher rejected. They will be back tomorrow with a £45 million bid. Guys, as I've said so far, and I'm always right, Arsenal ain't going to do no more business. If we sell the Conga, Balogun, I pray to God, Party's got to stay, and Kieran Tierney, and I reckon he should stay as well. And we get about 80 for the trio, 35 Tierney, 35 Balogun, 10 Conga. I'm not saying we're going to spend the whole 80. I reckon we'll bring in one more signing. Who would that be, guys? Knowing Arteta, honestly, he's going to bring in another number 10, another kind of Kia Havertz at 60 mil. But I was holding, man. Like, what's he there for? El Neni. It's almost like they're spies. Like, maybe if like they're like to grass on players if they're bad, turn up late. Possibly. Surely not. Back in the Champions League, we did finish second. Like, surely we spent 200 mil. Let us spend the 200 mil, man. I'd rather just keep Tierney and Balogun. Unless you're bringing me someone special in. You can sell Party, Balogun, everyone right now if it's going to be Mbappe, but we know we can't get Mbappe. Arsenal cannot win the league, bros. We've signed the guy for 65 mil. Honestly, that is more confused than fucking Donald Duck. Kai, come on, you told me where Havertz plays. Havertz doesn't fit into this 11, bros. 65 million, our first signing in the summer. Our most important flight. Shouts out to UE, shouts out to Jean RB. Thank you for my video, Jean RB. Believe in me, people. I'm so sorry I can't, Ty. Ty, if I was the manager, even maybe if you was the manager. Maybe. Not if Arteta, mate. Not if Arteta, my G. Yeah, not if Arteta, G. Not if Arteta, G. So far, who has Chelsea signed and who has been the best signing so far? Who is the best players. To be honest with you, it's two. They've only got two. It's Jackson, who has scored, and Nkuku, who has scored the other day, both on their debuts against Brighton in this summer series, which I'm going to cover as of tomorrow, probably. But yeah, let me keep it on the time, easy. What was I saying? Yeah, they've both scored in their debuts, but they were more on the previous management. They were basically coming in. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, in a nutshell, Pochettino's watched £300 million worth of players going out, but he hasn't signed nobody yet. So Pochettino will get his wish to sign players. No way, bro. Napoli won because they had an average. Sorry, what? Let me look at that. Won because they had all average players who all played well together as a squad. Don't take superstars to win. Well, they did have a few though, bros. Let's be honest. Osimhen isn't your average striker. Come on, mate. He makes Nketiah and fucking Jesus look like two fucking little waiters in Spain or something, in Bermuda or something, all right, in fucking Greece, giving it, hello, what is your order? Come on, mate. You can't compare Jesus and Nketiah to an fucking thing. I also very much like their midfield, their winger. Sorry, I don't want to butcher his name. Is he Serbian? Cruciella or something, mate? This is Serie A, isn't it? Guys like that make the difference. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to be disrespectful. I know there's a few more. They had an engine man in the midfield who just kept things ticking. Who was it? I know it was Ruiz until PSG robbed him. They had that decent little Japanese defender, but they've just lost him. Oh, bro, it was unfucking believable. Well, Spurs, I don't really think. If they've made an inquiry, it's just to sell a couple of seats. But let's be honest, come on. There's no point in even saying that. I love you, bros. I've heard the same rumour about Arsenal today. Don't get it twisted. He has no interest in joining Arsenal or Arteta's revolution. That bollocks. Mate, he's the kind of scumbag that would go Villa tomorrow for 5-0 game. Seriously. And honestly, go to the press and all the fucking news conferences and say he believes Villa will win the Champions League in 2 seasons. If we don't, bros, let me tell you right now, we're banging trouble, as they would say in Football Factory. You're banging fucking trouble, son. And this Arteta doesn't like to admit his mistakes. Like, why is Coutinho? I'm not saying Coutinho is a great midfielder. I've only seen clips of him at Blackpool, and he didn't even look that great then. But he's left-footed as well. We've just lost Xhaka. Wasn't he worth a little bit of pre-season in America? Why wasn't he even brought on the plane? Why has Balogun been fucking humiliated into fucking training alone? No, man. No, man. I'm too real to myself, to my channel. Bro, if he murks it, but imagine he scored 20 goals next season, I'd be the first to take my hat off and be like, wow, Arteta, you should be fucking the Prime Minister and the US President combined. Do you know what I mean? You're a G. But, bro, Havertz isn't that guy. And everything I've seen of Havertz, and I'm talking even before Chelsea, at Bayer Leverkusen, when he did look like he was going to be something else, I'm talking seriously class. He always looked to me like a number 10, an Ozil. That sort of luxury guy, just trust in him, build your team around him, you'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? He's had a few shit years at Chelsea now, which is probably going to happen to a few people. And Nkuku, the little winger the English one that's come from Holland. Maybe Kane should Arsenal. Oh, he is an Arsenal fan, mate. Sol Campbell joined Arsenal because he was an everyone that didn't want to play abroad. He said it straight. I like London. I liked my house. I didn't want to leave North London. And abroad weren't for me. Italy was banging at the time. Serie A. It still weren't for me. AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juve, all of the cunts fucking offered me contracts. I wanted London and Arsenal. Shot fucking Sol Campbell done it, mate. I'm telling you. And I think if Chelsea bid now, you'd go Chelsea. And that would be quite a dog of him as a Tottenham player. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea and Tottenham don't like each other. He would have went Man City last year. Or the year before, sorry, before the whole Holland thing. Come on, they're rich, you know what I mean? You can still have your house in Liverpool and one in Manchester. Not a problem. Robert, I hope you fucking put a big like on the video. And your dog looks beautiful, by the way. And subscribe to the channel, my G. Are you a gooner? I take it. Ha ha ha, Linda. He's Ozil Khan. Yes, the new Ozil has arrived, but at Real Madrid. His name is Ardo Galea. He's just turned 18. Keep your eye on him, brother. I put up maybe 2 or 3 very dedicated streams just over a year ago about him when he just turned 17. He wasn't even a Fenerbahce regular. I should be a football agent, bruvs. Do you know what I mean? I knew he was better before Turkish people. Alhamdulillah, knew he was that good. Do you know what I mean? I was screaming for Turkey to give him a debut for the national team before Turkey knew who he was. And then before Fenerbahce could blink and put him on a 100-year contract, Real Madrid stole him for £20 million or million euros. And I think it just turned 18. It's a step too quick. He should have come Arsenal. Should have come Arsenal. Guys, 36 minutes on the stream. I have got Easy coming to the house, my technical genius. So it will not be the longest stream. Shouts out to everyone who has been in the stream. Is Ozil gone? I love that. No, he's gone, but his son is here. Adu Galea. And he's going to be better, bruvs. If he's nurtured right, he's going to be better. Why didn't Arsenal just go and give Chelsea 65 mil and go and get Conor Gallagher or Mudrak? At least I know what position they play. At some point this season, after we get a couple of good beatings, yeah, if he continues, like Barcelona tomorrow night, if it's Rice, Partey, Odegaard, and we get run all over again in midfield and beat 2-0, and then it continues into the Premier League season and we're 6th or 7th, and then he drops Havertz and puts Partey in midfield, it's going to be too late. But then what's he going to do with his 65 million, man? Put him up front? Put him on the wing? Because he fucking ain't a winger. I don't believe he'll drop his Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? And then what happens to his £28 million Trossard? The fuck is that all about? We need a winger, not a £65 million Havertz. If Saka or Martinelli gets injured, we've only got fucking a Nelson or a Trossard, and I like neither of them. What do you mean you're off? You'll fucking stay right here. Do you know what I mean? But guys, come and throw some questions at me. Robert Harvey, what is the score? Tell me what you're thinking. Guys, Trusty, the deal is off to Glasgow Rangers. Arsenal have fucked up another one. We've overpriced him again. Glasgow Rangers couldn't afford the £7 million. They offered 2.5. Balogun has been told to train alone in America. Well, Patino wasn't even allowed on the aeroplane to America. The Gremio midfielder, 23-year-old Betelo, looks like he could be on his way to Arsenal for under £10 million. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City are all monitoring the Crystal Palace right winger, Michael Oluwise. Allegedly, he's got a £35 million buyout clause. West Ham, double Man United, raid for Maguire and McTominay. We'll see what happens there. Greenwood may return to the Man United first team more in the next couple in the coming days. Ward-Prowse is the next one that West Ham have been bidding for. It looks like he could also be on his way to the London Stadium. Liverpool have a bid for Romeo Lavia, rejected. It was in the region of £40 million. The Spurs owner, Richard, I can't remember what his name is, Richard Blowjob, says Kane must go. He has instructed Levy to sell if he doesn't sign a new contract. Axel Diazy and Hudland, the Atlanta striker, are next for Man United. Palace are looking at Montpellier striker Ile Wahi. And West Ham have a £40 million bid for Conor Gallagher, rejected. They will be back with a £45 million plus add-ons. No, turn on the back of the shirt. Oh, did his number change, Nelson, actually? I'll be real with you, I don't even know what fucking shirt Nelson had. He's so irrelevant to me. I can't remember to find it. What number's Nelson, bro? No, I wouldn't either, bros. But why buy him at 65 mil? Because that's where he plays. Or it's a striker, bros. He ain't a winger, bros. He ain't a winger, bros. No way. What happens to Emil Smith-Rowe? What happens to Vieira? What about Trossard? Where do these motherfuckers get minutes? Seriously. Do you know what I mean? Guys, do we get the likes? Let me try it easy, see if he's almost ready to leave before this guy backs out on me and does a bookie one to me. Come on, guys. Throw me some of them questions, guys. While we're phoning, waiting to see if Easy's around. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Why are you not answering, bro? Why are you not answering, bro? Man, Judd. I sing the G. Don't play with me, bro. Like I said before, the signing makes no sense to me. Absolutely. We need another Dean to bring in players. Mate, them legendary days, innit? Well, that's also when Wenger was good. See, Dean was the guy that backed Wenger, innit? Dean was the guy that brought Wenger to the club. It wasn't really Dean that knew the players, bros. You know what I mean? It really was Wenger. It was like there was just two faces, Eminem, Slim Shady. He had his first 11 years and his last 11 years. Like, you can't get an Elka for 500 grand. Petit for 5 mil on a double deal with Gramondi. Overmars 7 mil. Vieira 3.5 mil, AC Milan. Henry 10.5 mil. Now look at the service we had out of all them players I just said. Yeah? And look how much we sold them all for. Probably apart from Gramondi, but he come with Petit. Like, shut up. He was Wenger's right. No, I know this. The guy that backed him and that, yeah, that's what I mean. Even when people are agitated and even when they first said Arsenal who, do you know what I mean? Dean backed it. So yeah, I take your point. I mean, like, you sort of need another Wenger. And the people Wenger was dealing with. Francis Cadgio, I reckon he had a lot to do with Wenger's shit. Remember, he's the guy that still screams, listen, Martinelli might be Brazilian, but it weren't that cunt Eddie that brought him to the club. Francis Cadgio says that was his last duty, was to get Martinelli to the club, and then he got sacked because he was one of Wenger's people. It's an interesting interview. So with the Spanish guy, it sounds like Balaguer or something. It's very interesting, Robert. Trust me, I would never lead you astray, mate. So Francis Cadgio was the guy that signed Martinelli. Never get that twisted, but I always knew this anyway. Because he went on loan to, he went on trial to Real Madrid, then to Man United. Then there was complications with passport issues. And we had our eye on him for quite a while and was talking for ages. Obviously, Wenger was outed. And we followed up our interest basically at £6 million. Thank fuck we did. Yeah, Cadgio was again. He was obviously sounding like Wenger. We could have got this one. Mbappe, we were dead close to me and Wenger. This one, them stories just annoy me more. We'll get it done. What do you mean you were dead close to him? What do you mean you was in Mbappe's parents' house? I mean, it's fuck all. I could be sitting in your mum's house right now. I don't want to be. Do you know what I mean? Guys, do be getting them likes and fuck you, Easy. What you playing on? Do be getting them likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new this evening. And she actually did go. I know she did. She was back for one more. What they should have done was been more human with Wenger at the end and not made it such maybe a toxic ending somehow. Sacking him a year or two earlier, probably.
I'm afraid you can't leave a
Fuck you.
For...
And getting a Pep, a Klopp, and Ancelotti for a couple of years. My plan would have been Ancelotti in a 2-year deal, and Vieira or Henry would have had to have been his number 2, grooming him to be the replacement when Ancelotti leaves in 2 years. Do you know what I mean? Grivo, whatever you said, ha ha ha. Fucking white boy. The guy chatted to me 5 minutes before the stream. But yeah, interesting. But it was more Wenger's wonderful insight. I don't know how it turned into Xhaka, Lucas Torreira, and who else was it that last window? Xhaka, Torreira, and that bastard Mustafi at 34 mil. I don't know how you go from Anelka 500,000 to that bullshit. Do you know what I mean? There you go. Wenger was also the guy that had the audacity to take the piss out of people. He didn't give a fuck if your name was Dennis Bergkamp. 1 year deal. Fuck me, they done it to him season after season. Do you know what I mean? Incredible. But only Wenger could. At a certain time. He could pick out a Fabregas for under £1 million from Barcelona. But we should have had many more good seasons out of him. The prick only left us for one club. He wanted to come back. And I quote Wenger, "You made your bed, fuck off, we've now got Ozil." Was that really? We could have accommodated both, man. Fabregas was not old, but you know what I mean? He was intelligent. He'd already played the Premier League. He could have played deeper. Do you know what I mean? But guys, please, please, please be getting the likes on the video. Maybe Easy's just going to turn up in a minute. He might be playing games with me. Do be getting the likes on the video if we're new. Who is still with me? So nothing really to bring you. I'm never going to bullshit you guys. Arsenal are interested in no one. It's a selling game now. We're waiting for Balogun bids. We're devaluing him by making him train alone. I really don't get that. Where anyone thinks that's a good idea, bang. Same with Patino. But we want a buyback clause, apparently. Which team's going to agree to that? Why would Patino even want to come back to us? He's training alone at London Colney. Blood, shut up. Never. Never. I was so ick. I was so sick a few days ago. But when are we calling it on though, man? I need you to come like that white hero that knows how to fix fucking signs on the wall, bros, and the sign over there with a soda. I don't know how you're gonna do that, you know, bros. Someone started telling me, what did they say? No, all you do is do this. I was like, bros, what are you talking about? It looks like it needs a soda. It was like, no, soda, no, bro, you get a bit of sellotape and do it. I was like, what do you mean a sellotape? Fuck you, blood. But yeah, bros, I'll get that bottle as soon as you want to do that quick job, bros. I need them fixed, bros. But no one drinks, no one blazes, no one does nothing. Until all pictures are on the wall and looking beautiful. And then we go far away from them. Because I know you like to bust up a house and you had a little drink, you know what I mean? But guys, yeah, so I'm on it, Grievo. Get at me on the phone, innit? I'm going to try Easy one more time. He might be on his way. Just playing with me, innit? Like, surely. Is he really going to mug me off? You can't be doing this to me. Not sellotape, they said something else, but just as fucking idiot. They said you're meant to do this and just wrap something around like another wire. I was like, what? Bastard. Right. They say a manager, but he has a team of staff working in the background. I'll need to be on for me as well. I don't get that, sorry. They say as a manager. But he has a team of staff working in the background. I'll need to be on for me as well. Mate, they're saying I'm not understand that. Am I off my nut? Are we talking about Wenger here? They say as a manager, but he has a team of staff. Yeah, he had, as I said, Cadgio was enough trusted. But from everyone Wenger brought in, bros, from the eating people to the chefs, to the training gurus, to this and that, physios, bubs. Wenger was on this thing. All his own scouting people. One did in the end become Gramondi. Do you know what I mean? Who fucked up many deals for us, for many a French player, because he's a fucking idiot. Do you know what I mean? But there you go. Try and say that to me again, mate. I hate getting someone's comment backwards. I don't know. It's either me, I'm lame, I either can't read, or it's just something I'm not. Maybe it's something I said and you're replying to it and I can't. I don't know. They say as a manager, but he has a team of staff working in the background. I'll need to be on for me as well. On here? I'll need to be on for me as well here. As well. I don't get it, mate. Please say that again. JJ, What flavour tonight? Apple Fritz, bruvs. Apple Fritz. You should have seen what it done to that white boy. This one right here, bruvs. Then again, he ain't a blazer though, bruvs. But I swear to God. Then again, it was my fault, man. £90. Apple chargers got broke. Bailey's and Cavossier went up the wall. Broken glasses. I blame the Apple Fritz. But yeah, blood. Extraordinary. JJ1, go on, my J. What's good, people? We're going to have a couple of people jumping into the building late. Guys, everyone, come. It's urgent. Can we start getting a big like on the video? Do be subscribing if you're new. Mess me up, bro. Apple Fritz is banging, bros. I swear to God, I know what these people say. I don't like talking like this in the stream, but UK, Cali, and blah, blah, blah. Bros, just put this inside and seal the blood clot. Tell a man at Cali and say 60 at Henry. Not me personally, but blood, that's how good the thing was. But no. Mad. Yeah, bro, super. In saying that, I had one, and it was from the same brother about a month ago, and I love that one. And this one's totally different, denser, that same sort of apple zitty sort of thing, but two totally different things. Both banging. I've seen so many people try and pass off blood. I got cherry Skittles, bro. It was just a really pretty dog, innit? Next man told me he had strawberry cheesecake, bro. I could have beat him. It was a really, really pretty dog. Right, guys, everyone who's a bit of a blazer out here, you know what I mean? And we all know what dog is. There's too much dog going on around, you know what I mean? But it's quite pretty. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the better dogs you'll see. But man, I calling it Zittles X and Cherry this blood. And blood clots now, dog. I see two of them today. In fact, one guy jumped into my car. I was like, fam, I can smell the dog already. Get the fuck back out. He was busting up. He was like, bro, I've never met a white guy that's so rude. What year? What year need it? It's called no. A manager as a team of what the fuck? A manager? Yeah, but what is your point, my G? Sorry, like no, what? Robert, we was all called 2 minutes ago. Where are we going wrong here? No nails. That's something like, yeah, if you're not very good at putting things up, you'll try and stick it down. I see a bird using that shit one time. It worked. Then she got ahead of herself, tried it something else, and it went wrong. I still don't get your point. Heard of no nails? Need is called no nails. What, for my picture? No, bruvs. A manager as a team of staff working behind him. We know this. Arteta's got bundles of cunts working behind him. Arteta's number 2. Do you remember that game when we got beat by Man City 2-1? But we outplayed them. Arteta, the little cockroach, had COVID. We genuinely played well that game. He looked to have something about him. I'm not saying throw that guy in as our fucking manager, but fuck me. I don't think he would have done any worse than Arteta. Might have been in the Champions League quicker, who knows. And Robert, what are you talking about, Governor? Seriously, like, with all God's help. And it's easy just going to turn up. Seriously. I don't believe it. Where is all the boys from the group tonight? Apart from Grievo, shouts out to you. T-Man's disappeared. Linda's out the building. Where is everyone? I'm just going to fucking harass people again. And I'm waiting for Easy as well. How many likes we got? 9. Guys, we have 1 or 2 more likes before we disappear off the stream this evening. There is no live football. Two seconds, my brothers and sisters. How's Twitter doing today? Not bad. That's what we like to see. Where's every bastard on the group? Seriously. Yui, are you in good health? Where is Eze? No, it didn't, you know. No, Groovo, your comment didn't come up. No, it didn't come up, man. YouTube, bros, they monitor me. YouTube monitor me hard. You see that? I'm gonna go look on my phone, bros, to see if it come up. How many likes we got? 9, guys. We have 1 or 2 more likes before we disappear off the stream this evening. There is no live football. Yeah, it says show or hide. So I can show it and see it on my side. I shouldn't really show this, but it's not that much of a major. Can you see it says show or hide real quick, the blue one there. Show or hide. I'm not even going to bother because I done it for UE yesterday and it didn't make a blind bit of difference. All right, guys, it is that time where I get out. Ooh. Where I get the little. Oh, you. That'll teach me for fucking around on the phone. It's that time I'm start getting out of the building. 55 minutes on the clock. 56 rather. We can have another 4 minutes, can't we? Is there any friendlies? Is there any tonight actually? Let me just check. Shouts out to Air United today. 2-1 winners. Shouts out to Jean RB. Galatasaray drew 2-2. I've got to check tomorrow on it after midnight. Right, tomorrow morning, guys, 10:30 a.m. If I'm up, it's Brentford versus Brighton. I'll cover it. You got Peterhead versus Spartans in Scotland in the evening. Do you get what I mean? Any other high profile friendlies? Man United, Wrexham. Bayern Munich, Man City. 11:30 a.m. What, tomorrow morning? 8:30 a.m. Oh, mate, I think I might have to cover a bit of that. Is that tomorrow morning? Wednesday? Yeah, 11:30. Bayern Munich, Man City. And if I couldn't find it, cool. I will just cover the Super Series at 10:30 anyway. Brentford versus Brighton. Yeah, mate. All right, cool. We're gonna have a watch along in the morning, guys. An early morning watch along. Bollocks. I'll get myself to sleep. I've got a few videos I want to drop. Thanks to Jean Harvey as well for YouTube Shorts. So that's the next thing I'll be fucking about with. I still need to give TikTok a bit of a push, but that's no problem. As I said, work is done for a little while. I have retired from work for the next few, well, until I want to get a job again. But yeah, without being ignorant, money makes the world go around. What time you'll have tomorrow? Not sure. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. as always. And I'm going to do one in the morning. I'll probably go live at 10:30. Brighton versus whoever it is. Sorry, what is it tomorrow? Fucker. It is Brentford versus Brighton 10:30. But from 11:30, I'd like to go and make sure I can find a link for Bayern Munich, Man City. So I think I'll do Bayern Munich. Set the alarm for the City game. I shall do, my brother. No, I will be. As long as I don't see you, bro, I will be up. I swear down. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Ask me anything you feel. Remember, I know everything about this Arsenal Football Club. There is no more signings coming in, guys. That is all official. I've had that right from as well, as far as the top as you can. And it's blatantly obvious, isn't it? We made our free signings, the free signings we wanted. If we can sell, there could be a bonus signing, but we still have to sell 2-3 players. A Lokonga, a Balogun, a Tierney. And I think the Tierney and Balogun would make us a weaker side. Oh, decent players rather than 2-3 superstars. But what is your example? You have to give me an example about that. I get you, mate. To be honest with you, I'd say that is Arsenal. I say we are that team. Because under Wenger, we always had superstars. Henry, Vieira, Bergkamp. They were superstars, mate. I'm going to be honest with you, guys. We've got nothing close to an Henry now. I love Saka, God bless his heart, but he ain't Thierry Henry, mate. I love Emil Smith-Rowe and I love Erdegaard. I beg you don't call him Bergkamp. Do you know what I mean? I love Martinelli. That ain't Mark Overmars either, I'm afraid to say. Next. Do you know what I mean? I love Declan Rice already, even though he ain't played one Premier League game. Ain't no blood clot Vieira. Do you know what I mean? Next. Boy, I don't like Ben White and he will never be Tony Adams. Saliba's a gangster though. So I don't know. We're that team, bros, that you're talking about. All you got to do now is add that one or two pieces of superstarness, like Napoli did with the Osimhen up front, the Cruciarella or whatever, the Serbian, I do believe, on the wing. Do you know what I mean? To make us blinding. If we added one superstar striker now and Mbappe, we win the league next season. Play him on the left, do you know what I mean? Saka on the right, Jesus up front. Fuck me, the job's a good one. If we want to do it in a more sensible way, you get a Caicedo alongside Rice in the midfield, let Odegaard do his thing in the number 10 position, fuck Havertz off to the bench, or better still, if Jesus don't want to score goals like last season, or go 10 games in a row without scoring, bollocks, you give Havertz a number fucking 9 shirt. Because we are that team you're describing, mate. We are 11 good players. We've got no superstars. There's not one superstar in that team, bros. And the closest two we've got to superstar, all right, I say 3 now because we've got Deckers at 100 mil, is Deckers, Saliba, and Saka. Do you know what I mean? Odegaard ain't no superstar yet, bros. He's had one good season. He needs to follow that up next season. We'll see, innit? We'll fucking see. Do you know what I mean? Real Madrid didn't sell him to Holland, Real Valladolid, Real Betis, and fucking back to Holland for no fucking reason for 5 years in a row. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. Everyone on Twitter talking bollocks. Real Madrid must be so upset the way they've lost Odegaard. Cruz, Modric, Tchouaméni, Jude Bellingham, Camavinga, Valverde, Rodri. I know I've missed a couple. Nah, they don't miss Odegaard. Let's be real. Do you know what I mean? Should we say another great signing from Arteta? Ben White, Brighton. Nope, Brighton have been a much more constructive team the day he walked out of the fucking club. Next! Fabio Vieira, I don't know. He's just been a blowjob ever since he got here. Next, Trossard. What's even his role next season? Next! And I don't be offended. Mate, you are a legend. The Leicester one is leaving the building. The difference is, Man City have 11 superstars, I know. And then a superstar of a manager. I will do that, mate. I will do that. But then again, where does your £65 million dick blower go then? Your Havertz. Who was the first team ever to do the double? What, Premier League? Because that would have been Arsenal, I'm pretty sure. But we done the double and then we done the double again. And people giving it double. Hold on, what are you talking about? Bro, you say things in like almost cryptic fucking messages. Who was the first team ever to do the double? So that's the FA Cup and the Premier League. Are we talking? Are we talking the old English Division 1? If it's the Premier League, I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously it's only Arsenal, Man United, bros, because they were the only 2 teams fucking winning things around that time. Chelsea didn't come into Abramovich. Let me see if you've given me any wisdom here. Who were? Hold on, they were good players. Hold on, they were good players who became superstars. What? Henri Vieira? If you like, bros. If you like. I'm still saying, bros. Do you know what I mean? They're world class. Dennis Bergkamp, he had an iffy season in Italy, but everyone could see that cunt was going to be world class. Do you know what I mean? Whether he was with Arsenal or fucking Olympic fucking Marseille, my friend. Lundberg. Where did that one come from? £3 million. Do you know what I mean? He scored so many fucking goals for us. It's unreal. I know it's different eras. We're not comparing nothing here. We're not going to war or anything. What I'm saying is, like, Tony Tell me more, bros. I never want to jump out of a stream. And just give me what do you mean the double? Like, you talking about Arsenal done the double, both on the Wenger, like, because clearly that's Arsenal. Wenger come in, what, 96? His first game was, what is it, Blackburn? That was his first full season. We done the double. 96, 98. Fuck me, I am high now. 96, 98, yeah. Then we fucked up the year after. Man United won the league. Don't think they done the double. Or could that have been their triple year? I'm not sure. And then we done the double again. Mate, make your fucking question more fucking, I don't know. We don't do the double that often, bruv, you know what I mean? Ain't like Arteta's done us any kind of double, so we're talking about Wenger, bruvs. Ferguson's won the treble at Old Trafford, we know this. I know we done the double a few times. The Ryan Giggs season, when Vieira fucked up and we lost the FA Cup, they obviously done the double then again. What year was that? Oh, fuck off. Anyway, I don't know. What's your point, mate? Round up your actual point. What do you think Arsenal need, mate? So you tell me about Havertz. I've obviously been massively opinionated tonight. I've told you, where does Emile Smith-Rowe get minutes? Where does Vieira, the fucking blowjob, get minutes? If Tierney goes, I have a feeling it's Jacob or Tomiyasu, the backup left back. Is that really good enough for a team about to go into the Premier League that didn't win the league last year? I think we're making our left-hand side worse. Zinni got caught out many times. Right back. Timber, I embrace. That's just because I don't like Ben White, though. Gabriel needs a bit of a rocket up his ass. Ramsdale, dodgy for the fucking finisher last season. Man, goal against Man United the other day. Do you know what I mean? And then back to Havertz. I'm fucking confused. Guys, I'm out the building. Easy, you're a bastard. Like, seriously easy. I'm out of the building. Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Robert, I've given you as much time that I think we're literally out of time. Conclusively tell me what you mean. Like, what? Ah.
Yeah, that is fine, baby.
What are you saying, my brother? Are you still coming? All right, cool. I'm coming off the live now anyway. All right, safe. I'm going to hound you in 2 minutes from now. I was on the live. I just wanted to hear your voice. Are you still coming, bro? Bros, you see your yeah. I control your light, bros. Oh, whoa. You see when you say yeah more than once, yeah? Bro, I've known you 30 fucking years, innit? 35 of them. Yeah, bros, you said 4 times yeah there, innit? You're lying. I'm going to call you in 5 minutes. Now, go on. How long do you need? Call me back, innit? All right, safe. Respect. Cool. I'm going to make Easy come today. He's coming to my house, I'm telling you. Come pick you up. Are you being serious, bros? Because you're one of them. What does that mean? You're just a joker. What do you mean? Are you being serious? Easy has to come here first, bros. He has to fix my box. Are you doing DIY? Oh my god, this could be DIY tonight because I'm just getting my box fixed and my other phone fixed, my iPhone 13. You know about iPhone 13? I'm just getting everything sent over to the brand new iPhone. I'm getting everything sent over to this baby. Are you being serious, white boy? Because you're just a joker. Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Please don't break my heart. Is there 10 likes on the video yet? Robert, have you liked the video? Robert Harvey, you're not fucking wind up, ain't you, mate? I don't know what you're fucking doing. What are you trying to do to me, mate? Double Preston North End. I did ask you, was you talking the old First Division? Like, fuck me, bros. Was you alive when Preston done a double? Because I fucking don't remember Preston doing a double, brother. Fuck. Mate, sorry, I don't want to be rude, but fuck. Mate, don't do my nutting, seriously. No, them guys I do like that can start spitting Albert Chapman or something on fucking Bertie, me and all blah, blah, blah. Bros, George Graham, everything you like. I'll tell you about his last 3 signings from Glenn Helder, John Hartson, and who was that bastard from it? Chris Kawamia. And then they sacked him a couple of days later. Do you know what I mean? I can tell you everything that you need to know about Bruce Rowell. There's nothing to know. He wanted to sell Ian Wright to fucking get Billy McGinn. Is it Billy McGinley? The McGinley from fucking Bolton, him, the Scottish prick. I don't even think played for Scotland. Mate, sorry, I don't want to be rude, but yeah, pre-war, mate, I don't know. I almost just pissed myself there. You literally made me piss literally, I was going to piss myself. I don't take on pointless information, mate. Like, I don't know. I was the manager of Ladbrokes, and I'm obviously a massive Arsenal fan. I heard Charlie George betted at the club, and I was a bit. I heard of him, the hair I remembered, and the FA Cup final goal, and I think him dropping to the floor. But even talking to him about Arsenal, like I couldn't have been an encyclopedia of George Graham, and did George Graham really score that goal? So I'd even just been a lying cunt. I asked him, what did he do at the club? And he said he does the odd tours and everything and blah, blah, blah. I was like, give me one of them fucking tour tickets, Charlie. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I told him that he was a monitored customer because he used to bet quite big. Do you know, he told me, thanks for telling me, he never come back and went across the road to William Hill. Shouts out to Charlie George, as you do. What's Twitter saying? Twitter. Guys, what do you think of this third top? Where is it? It's going to be another interesting one to match. Dark blue with a green. I don't know how you match that, but it's like the one I'm wearing now. How the fuck do you match that? But it's really beginning to grow on me. And I like it. But guys, I'm going to get off the stream because I got to phone Easy because I need him to do some really important technical stuff. Griever hasn't answered because he's an idiot and he's just ramping at me. I bet he's bear drunk. Actually, he said he was going out today. Robert, I love you, mate. Let me just see if Robert has. Oh, fuck it. I'll check later. I've got any new subscribers. I hope you subscribe, Robert. I'll send the pic. I'll send pic. It's Liverpool for like the Spice Boys type. Like, I remember McAteer sitting in that top, man. I don't know, Mark Walters. Liverpool candy. Liverpool away. Liverpool away shirts, candy.
Which league?
I'll go fuck it. You know what? I'll look at it later. That's ridiculous. What I was about to show. The blue top. I prefer the blue top than the one you're wearing. The one I'm wearing is sick, bros. Don't be sick. Do you know what I mean? Come on, don't you fuck about, bros. Seriously. All down your ear, CTV, don't hurt it. Do you know what I mean? I don't like the way the shop treat, man. So do you know how they're doing the black? This is the Premier League print, yeah? This is what you get for the Premier League. If you want the Europa League or what they call the cup, basically what they wear abroad, the blue one, you have to go back the next day to get basically that colour. I'm fucking vexed with them. I feel to buy this again, so I can go get Danny AFC TV in blue on the back. It will look much better. These fucking armory mother, you fuck. They bump a man out here. Do you know what I mean? So when I look at that, I'm gonna be careful, or I might have to wait. Buy it first. Don't rock it. Do my shirt preview, but wait and go and do the printing the next day. Do you know what I mean? Saliba number 2. Ain't like we're buying anyone worth putting on the back of my shirt. This rice. I'm not there, John. Just a bit for us. Oh God, who done that? But guys, it is almost time for me to go. How many likes have we got on this video? Please be getting the likes on the video. Easy answer, by the way. Ha ha ha, you jinx bastard. Oh, for fuck's sake. He just answered. Hold on. Right, guys, I am going to get out of the building. Grievo, message me. Who's this on text? Was that you? Hold on, where's that pre-North? Was that you? Is that Dean? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Hold on. As I said, like, Bertie, me, all that sort of bollocks. Yeah, anything before me, bruv, with all love and respect. Like, yeah, I've never claimed that on my channel. I'll ever know. Do you know what I mean? George Graham was the era of me, a young gooner. I was a season ticket holder, clock end, blah, blah, blah. Again, bruv, like, I've done it a load of time on this channel. We can try and guess me out. We can catch out any player. Bro, someone come and asked me, they goes, have we ever had an Estonian play for our club? And I was like, Estonian? I don't think so. And then I remembered one guy, Martin Poom, Derby, the guy was like, do you know what, I rate you. I was sitting there, like, obviously I didn't pick up my phone. I'm sitting there, man, like this. I was like, fuck, Estonia. He goes, we've had one Estonian international play for our club. And I was like, ooh. I was like, wait. I'm thinking. I thought, hold on. This is going to be one of Wenger's dickhead signings, you know what I mean? When he pulls out a fast ass. Shouts out to you, my brother. I hope you got a big subscribe and a like on the video. But yeah, anything, yeah, I don't know, just, I don't want to be ignorant. Do I give a fuck? Waste of brain cells? I don't know, mate. Like, anything before me, it's, yeah, great to know the history of the club. I roughly know bits and pieces, mate. I know we done the double in 71. I know George Graham nicked that goal off whatever, Charlie George or whoever. No, it wasn't Charlie George, because I've met the geezer. The geezer that actually should have scored the goal in that FA Cup final that George Graham nicked. But yeah, man, Copenhagen, George Graham 94. I was there. I went 95 as well when we got beat. Naeem, halfway line. I don't know, man. This is what we do out here. And as I say, Arsenal are done for the summer, I guarantee you. But if we do get one more signing, it's because Lokonga, Kieran Tierney, and Florin Balogun have to go. And as you've already asked me, that makes us weaker. Our two strikers last season, Nketiah and Jesus, did not score what this fucker Balogun did out in France. And remember, he wasn't out at Marseille or PSG or Montpellier or Lyon. He was out at fucking relegation doomed Reims. And he turned them into a half-decent team, scoring 21 goals. Why he is training alone in America and Arteta's taking the piss like this is fucking beyond me. And we ain't even got a fucking striker at the club worth a fucking bollocks who can score over 10 goals. Why have we got Havertz in? But keeping it pre-war and 2023. Shouts out to everyone this evening. I'm going to get the fuck out of the building. I've got a few calls to make, a fucking few more bits to do this evening. Oh my God, that car as well. Fuck me, I speak too much. Right, guys, I'm gonna get the hell out of the building. Please hit the likes on the fucking video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Probably I'll watch along tomorrow morning if I'm awake. Bayern Munich versus Man City, and then tomorrow 10 p.m. live as normal, and then 3:30 in the morning. Barcelona versus Arsenal. Live watch along. Danny AFC TV. Guys, good night for this evening. God bless you all. Peace out. Hopefully my other picture will be fixed on the wall by tomorrow, day after. And then I'll start dotting up the rest of the bits, how it used to look when I was in the village. Do you know what I mean? Peace out to all the real ones. God bless all my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Shut your blood clot. I want you. Griever. I knew you weren't serious, man, about sitting there in Seatown all frass. All about alcohol frass. Chop. Guys, again, once more, please hit the likes on the video. In Arsenal we trust. In Danny AFC we trust. I've never said it wrong. What about Ben White COVID? I had that right. I've had too many things right not to be a G on this channel, innit? Ben Rice, I already said. Arda Galer, already said. Stephen from Seatown is trying to call me. What do you want, white boy? Hold on, let me get off the live. I'm going to stalk easy. Oh, stay right there. Right, guys, that is it. Internationally, peace. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. We'll catch you tomorrow. Content, as that cheeky white boy said, in the morning, either Brentford versus whoever the rascal are, Brighton, and see, that's Grievo now because I know he's on the phone. He's listening to me. And what is it? Bayern Munich, Man City. Fuck that. Arsenal, Barca, and 10 p.m. live. Fuck all y'all. I'm out, innit? Peace, motherfucker.